I will show you how to access the lab guides on Google Colab. So the way you'll do that is you go to the resources tab and you can get a link to Google Colab right there. And so from that, you'll see an open notebook screen and you can open from GitHub. So one of the things you need is the repository name. So what I would suggest is going back to the resources. And again, under the lab, you can click on the repository name, click on the lab you want to do. So we'll look at lab 1 first, and then we will just give it the full URL. So I'll copy that URL for that page into Google Colab. It'll search, and there the top file is the IPyNB file, the Jupyter Notebook file that will open in Colab. So then the next thing you'll want to do is you'll want to share this with your lab instructor. So you'll want to share the link. Actually, before we do that, we'll want to make a copy. So we'll want to save a copy in Drive. And this will rename it. It'll be called copy of, but it'll actually be in your drive now. This will be like an editable version that'll be in your drive. You can see all of those Jupyter notebooks in the My Drive Colab notebooks folder. So everyone, you'll automatically get a Colab notebooks folder as soon as you start saving Colab notebooks from Google Colab. So back to the copy of. So then you do want to share that. You'll want to make sure to share that with your lab instructor. So type in your lab instructor's email, and you can just give them view-only access. That's fine. So you can say, just to the people you give access and give them view-only. So that'll be done. So the next thing you'll need to do is to access your lab notebook, which is in Microsoft OneDrive. So we'll go to the Microsoft OneDrive login, and you will put in your user, your RIT email. And then I'm going to pause this. And once you log in, you should see a file that is something like your name, and it's got PHYS22 lab notebook. And so I made a sample notebook, and you can see it here. So there is basically a section that you can add for every single lab. So right now I basically made a sample one so you can see what's in lab 1. I put a link to my Google Colab notebook at the very top. And then I created a page. You can just click on the add page button and a page for task 1, task 2, task 3, and so on. It's very easy to copy and paste images, copy and paste hyperlinks, copy and paste instructions. You can add tables, add bullet lists, whatever. You know, it's kind of like Word doc, but a little bit easier. You can also draw pretty easily, like if you want to highlight things. And if you want to, say, take an image of some handwritten work you've done, you can upload that as well. So yeah, this is what mine looked like here. I added a table. All right, so that is how you access it, and hopefully that is enough to kind of get you quickly started on your lab.